No, she's
You
going
can
to
go ahead and start.
Starting. It's going.
Actually, let's come all the way in and close the door so we cut out the peripheral noises.
It says it's recording, but I don't have the picture.
It's because the lens cap's on. Alright, this is Ibanez. He's a 15-year-old kitty. Here for an ultrasound. Typically, he is very difficult to handle and reacts defensively, aggressively. At least at this point, he's growled a little bit. Looks like one of his eyes is a little uncomfortable, but you can see his left eye, the pupil's very dilated. He does not want to make eye contact with me, but certainly he's following us very closely. His ears are upright, erect, fairly relaxed, so he's not wound up at this point. Our plan with him, because he is historically a level 3 or 4, is to give him a sedative for the purpose of doing an ultrasound. And I think were he just coming in for a physical exam in the exam room, in his current state, I would probably try, you know, with the lights dim and the music going, some nice soft classical music, try to approach him and see what he would allow me to do. The problem is that most of these guys, although they will allow you to do some things, because we have to lay him on his back for an ultrasound for a half hour, and he's also going to be getting a shave down or a line cut, there's no way we'd be able to do all those things without risk of life and limb, but also significant stress for him. So what we're going to do here really is just show you the best way to just handle a cat who we know is potentially aggressive and fearful, by covering him with a blanket so that he can't see us, and then gentle but firm enough restraint so that we can get an injection intramuscularly in, and then just let that take its effect over 5 or 10 minutes so that we can go ahead and do the things we want to do. So that's what we're going to do. We'll keep our eyes on Ibanez here, and you can see he's looking at me already. And you can probably hear him growling. Hi, Ibanez. I'm going to give Carrie the syringe. He's hissing. Now, a lot of cats, you can see he's not, level 4, I would not be able to pick him up like this, a level 4. So a lot of what he was doing was probably bluff, but I think if I messed with him too much, he would use his claws and his feet. A lot of what he's doing is just telling me he doesn't want me to mess with him, and he's hoping that that bluffing will just get me to go away. Unfortunately for him, it's not today. We do have to give him a sedative. So I've got him kind of wrapped up like a kitty burrito. We'll cover his head, and I'm just going to hold him fairly still. I'm not applying a lot of pressure, just enough to hold him still, and Carrie's going to go ahead and give him his sedative. Okay, bud, I know. Nobody gets hurt, and minimum stress for Ibanez. We've just put him back in his cage. You can see that last one loud hiss voicing his displeasure, but that went very well. So you can see Ibanez over there. Now his ears are flattened out because we've messed with him. He's starting to show a little bit of that defensive, aggressive type of posture. Still not making eye contact, so he is still fearful. It's not overt aggression, but things went well, and that's about what we'd expect in a cat that tends to be aggressive when we're handling them. So I don't know where you would level him today. He certainly was not a level 4, but we didn't have to mess with him, so I'd put him in the probably a 3 category. And that's it for today.